Hello friends, I am C. Arun Tiwari. I generally make video on NRI topics related to NRI taxation, NRI legal topics and about NRI investments. Now, I'm just talking about a scenario. Suppose you go to your bank to withdraw some money and you know that your bank account is blocked. You ask for a reason and they tell you because your PAN is blocked. And all of a sudden you feel like everything is blocked. Now, if you're facing or maybe you can face this kind of situation, then how to unblock or make operative your PAN card and what will happen if you don't do it and what are the reason of being your PAN blocked or made inoperative. This all things I'm going to discuss in this video. So in simple term, we are going to talk about inoperative PAN card for NRIs, the reason and the solutions. So let's begin. So before I start about inoperative PAN card, let me talk about why the PAN card is required. So PAN card is basically a kind of tax identity for every taxpayer or non-taxpayer. So and this PAN card is required for a lot of activities, from opening your bank account to opening a demat account, mutual fund buying, everything you want to do, even selling, buying properties, everywhere you have to have a PAN card. Second question you can ask, sir, why the PAN card is made inoperative? The reason very simple, because recently the government has focused that the PAN card has to be linked with Adar card. So until unless somebody doesn't link the PAN card with Adar card, the PAN card become inoperative. Now the next genuine question is why there is a requirement of linking, why the linking is required. Sometimes some genuine people used to get multiple PAN card just by changing their name here and there. Somewhere they are mentioning their surname, somewhere they are mentioning their middle name. So they used to get 2 to 3 PAN card. Now why somebody get 2-3 PAN card? Just to avoid their transaction to be deducted. So for example, you can open a bank account on one PAN card, another bank account on a PAN card and so on. So some of the genius that time have done this kind of thing, and it definitely caught attention of our income tax department, and they say okay, we have to do something to eliminate these duplicate PAN card. Now why this is a problem for NRIs? Because most of NRIs don't have Adar card, so they can't link it. Most of them don't file their income tax return, so they don't know what is the status of their PAN card until unless they get a notice either from income tax or from their bank that your PAN card is inoperative, please submit re-KYC documents. So I know a lot of my clients are getting these kind of messages or communication from their banks that your PAN card is not operative, so please do re-KYC. That means you have to re-identify yourself. So in this video, I am going to talk about how you can make your PAN card again operative if it has become inoperative. And even in case it is still not inoperative and you have not done the KYC or you have not done the linking, Adar linking, you should do it, because why to take chances? Now, if you want to make your PAN card compliance or you want to ensure that it should not become inoperative, you can do one of the 3 options which I am going to give you. First option, if you have an Adar card, not a problem at all. You can link it even now. There will be some late fees you have to pay because the due date for linking Adar card is already gone, but the late fees is not much. I think it's 1000 or 1500 something. So if you want, you can contact our team in the given number. They can link your Adar and PAN card and it will become operative. At least it will not become inoperative. Second option, in most of cases, what if you don't have Adar card? There is 2 options in that situation. Do you want to take Adar number or you don't want to take Adar number? Now if you want to take Adar number, for some NRIs the Adar is allowed. There are so many clarification has been issued by UDI, the authority which manage the Adar, that if you are an NRI, you are a PIO holder, you are a OCI card holder and you want to take Adar number, you can take it. Only condition, if you are staying in India more than 182 days. Then only you are allowed to take Adar. Again, I am telling you, Adar is not a proof of citizenship and you are not going to lose your citizenship abroad. It's a kind of identity card, because you know, as I told you, PAN card is identity proof for the taxpayers. But in India, almost 60-70% people don't pay taxes, so they can't use the PAN card as their identity proof. So Adar card is issued. Second option is, if you are eligible to take Adar card, you can take Adar number and then you can link it. It will take some time, but it again will solve the problem for lifetime. In that second option, you have lots of people don't want to take Adar number or they don't qualify for Adar number. What is option for them? So for them, they have to make a letter, a declaration to income tax department, and in that letter they have to declare that they are NRIs, they are maybe citizen of a different country, and they are not obliged or they are not eligible to take Aadhaar number, hence they should be exempted from this PAN card Aadhaar card linking process. By that application, the income tax officer, they have the option to do that. They will check your documents, which is generally your passport, maybe your visa or other documents, or maybe your PIO card or OCI card, and after checking all these attachments, they will, from their end, they can make your PAN card operative. So this is the third option if you don't qualify for Aadhaar card or you don't want to get into that Aadhaar application and all this procedure. So this is the way you can make your PAN card operative again. Now some of you might have not received this notice and they might be thinking why it is required, or some of you might have received this and might be thinking it is a temporary phase and maybe my PAN card will automatically become operative. So generally what happens, once your PAN card is inoperative, that means it's invalid. That means your identity or the KYC which you have done on the basis of your PAN card will become invalid. So you will not be able to open any other bank account. Even in your existing bank account, you have to submit other proof of identity, which definitely your bank will tell you that what additional or you can say substituted documents you have to submit if your PAN card is not valid. Further, for most of the cases, you have to use that substituted document for identify yourself. Either you're going to open a demat account, going for a buy or sell of any property, so you will not be able to undertake any of those transactions as your PAN card is inoperative and it cannot be validated anywhere. So in future it is going to be rolled back into a big problem. So the simple solution is that if even you have not received this kind of notice and you feel that your PAN card, because you are not filing your return from quite some time, so maybe your PAN card will become operative because they are launching this thing in phased manner. So maybe some people might have received this notice, some people still the PAN card is working without linking to Aadhaar card, some people might have changed their jurisdiction or they may already have done all these compliances. Either case, if you are not sure about whether you have done this PAN Aadhaar thing or at least made a declaration, you can contact us, our team, and our team can help you to do all these compliances so that your PAN card remains valid and you don't get communication from a bank or somewhere else when you're sitting abroad and really you don't have time to do all these compliances. You may receive this kind of communication at a time when you need your bank account and is already frozen. So the good idea is this is applicable for all the people who has a PAN card. They have to do linking or they have to submit clarification or a letter to the income tax officer to keep their PAN card valid. Okay, so that's all in this video, friends. If you have other question related to PAN card Aadhaar card linking or PAN card made inoperative or some other issues or duplicate PAN card issued to you, how to surrender PAN card or some other related issues to income tax for NRIs, you can ask here in the comment section. Either me or my team will come back and reply to that. So in this video, that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.